I'm not exaggerating when I say this slow cooker harissa chicken is probably in my top 3 slow cooker chicken recipes of all time. It's absolutely delicious and the best thing that I've made in ages. Not only is it super tasty, but it's ridiculously easy to make. There's no chopping required, no pre-cooking. All we're doing is throwing in a load of ingredients. I mean, the harissa paste gives it such a wonderful flavour. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of spice, but nothing excessively so. And then we're adding in other bits and pieces, you know, like corn flour that we'd always put in to thicken things up, lemon juice for a little bit of tartness, and then a small amount of chicken stock, and then season it with salt. Yes, put that in even though you are using stock. I think that's one of the issues with slow cooker recipes, is that they're just under seasoned. Honey for sweetness, and then you've just got to whisk all of that before adding your chicken breasts or chicken thighs if you want them to be a bit juicier and you're not too bothered about the calories, but this works so well with chicken breasts. Then you can give it 2 hours on high or 4 hours on low.
Hey, sorry for the interruption, but I've got a super quick favour to ask. If you could either click like, drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this recipe, or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It has got absolutely nothing to do with my ego. It just means that if you interact with this video in some way, YouTube is more likely to show it to others so that more people get a chance to cook my recipes. Thanks in advance. Now back to the recipe.
Now I do this next stage with all these chicken recipes that I'm doing at the moment, and that's shredding up first. It just allows more of the sauce to coat the chicken rather than just being the outside of a chicken breast. It essentially gets everywhere. So you could serve the chicken breast whole, but I think you should shred them up. And then we're just going to add in a little bit of full fat Greek yogurt at the end to give it just a little touch of creaminess, and also takes the edge off the spice if you are serving for people who don't have a high spice tolerance, or in my case, the kids. For serving this, it goes really well with couscous. Make sure you garnish it with something green. I'm using parsley, and I'm also using some pine nuts. And as always, if you want the full recipe, you can get it in my recipes app. There's a link to download it in the description below.